Good day, it's the 10th of May, and I thought I'd do a little short video record on what is growing now. These are some little bulbs. I don't know the name of the flowers. Little purple flowers there, and some blue ones, white and blue ones there. The tulip leaves are up. There's no flower heads yet coming up. This is another flower similar to the white ones with the blue stripe. The buds on the roses, the leaves aren't starting to open yet. They're still in a kind of a bud stage. The buds have been growing on the lilac for quite some time, but they're not opening up into leaves yet. I thought the snowball bush was for sure dead, but you see the little buds starting to grow here? And they're all over the trees, just starting to bud out. Of course, the perennial onions are growing. The liatris is not up yet. I have some flower heads coming out there. They'll be open in another couple of weeks, I guess. I think that's the crocus, is it? Not crocus. I forget the name of that flower now. But it was the bigger one here, and I've got to get the grass out of it. See, the flowers are coming. The leaves are showing here as well. The buds are getting larger on the Romeo cherry, but they haven't started to open yet. Juliet cherry is behind, but the buds are starting to grow. Buds are enlarging on this one. This is the common maple around here, the big one. Here I can get you a better close-up if it's in focus. The buds on the common maple. This is the Myroblind cherry plum, and the buds are all starting on that. The birch trees, the leaves are just about to open up. This is the birch leaf pear, and the buds are just starting on that one. This is red mulberry down by the main garden, and it looks like the buds might be starting to swell. Now this is a surprise. This is the blueberry, Pixwell blueberry. You see I got a bud swelling up there? This is the other blueberry bush. It seems to be doing even better. You can see the new sprout down there. Chippewa is the name of the blueberry bush, not Pixwell. The gooseberry I planted last year. The leaves are coming out. The leaves are opening up on the currants. This is red currant. And the black currant. This is the other gooseberry, the black gooseberry that I have. And the buds are just starting to open into leaves now. The buds on the seaberry, they're starting to open up into leaves. This is the other Romeo cherry, the one I cloned off the one down below. The buds have been out, and I didn't record the exact day when the buds started to grow on this cherry, but they're not open to leaves yet. On the plum tree, the buds are just starting to grow. Now, of course, this is something that excites me because this is the asparagus. It's growing here. You can see several spears growing there. There's several spears growing up from this one. There's a really fat spear growing there. And you can see some spears growing right there. The golden raspberries, the buds are almost coming out into leaves now. As far as the red raspberries, they're not as far along, but the buds are growing, not as far along as the golden raspberries. Now here, of course, this is the St. John's wort. That's growing. And the chives. Here's the lovage plant starting to come up. The parsley, it looks like it's all beat down now, and that's because we did just have a bunch of rain. And I have some, this is catnip here, so that's coming back this year. I was hoping it would. And these are the chives that's gets the most shade. They're growing. These are the rhubarb that I planted in the shadiest part. You can see they're just starting to grow now on May the 10th. This one's just got its first little bunch coming up, and a little tiny bit on that one. However, out in full sun now, they've been up almost a month ago now. They started growing. They were like those that I just showed you on April the 12th. And now they're up and they've got, their leaves are open. This plant's coming up again, 2 of them, and I didn't find out what it was last year. So I guess this year I gotta try and find out again. Most of the strawberries that we replanted last year are coming along just fine. It's got new leaves growing out there. Some of them seem like they might have succumbed. It's yet to be seen, of course. Things are just starting to grow here. 190 out of 190 garlic sets are growing. So that's wonderful. That's pretty much what's growing here now on May the 10th, 2023. Like I said, a little update so that you know the conditions of things here in central Newfoundland and northeast coast. I hope you like that, and I'll see you in the next video.